Oh. Now it's on?
Yep. It's running.
Okay.
Da-dun.
Dun-dun.
Da-dun. 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 Da-dun.
Hey,
I'm Rayleigh.
I'm Adam. We're going to talk about the 5 steps that you guys need to know about and implement to achieve your goals for 2015. And we'll get started with number 1, knowing what you want.
All right, so what he means by that is knowing what you want, like set goals, guys. See a vision and then run after it. Write them down, especially. My personal goals are fitness. I want to tap in and help women around the world. And 3, I want to build my business into an empire. What about you?
What's about 3? What's 3?
Limu, the
Limu.
experience.
Okay. My big 3 that I have written down are I want to go ahead and work on and develop my business I have now, Elevated Health and Fitness, grow that. Second one is I want to open a second business. It's based in coffee. Some of you guys know about that one. And then third of all, I want to touch 500,000 people this year through organizations that I run and also organizations that I work with. So, number 2, develop a morning routine. Morning routine is important because the first 60 minutes of your day is the most important 60 minutes of your day. And we both have our own routines that we go off of, and every single successful person has their morning routine that they run through every single day. So, what does yours look like?
So when I wake up, my first thought is today's gonna be a happy day. And then I go upstairs and I start the coffee, start a podcast of something, like something to teach me, something to implement into my day. And then I try to incorporate fitness, and then that's just like my first 60 minutes. What about you?
Similar. I wake up, say thank you, wake up, meditate after that, go for a walk usually, and then from there, come back, go to the gym, come back home, cook breakfast. While I'm cooking breakfast, I play a podcast, I learn something. So that's my first 60 minutes. Number 3, refocus and recommit. Recommit on what you want. So getting that card out that you wrote those 3 to 5 goals on and going back over it and saying, cool, this is what I want, this is what I said I wanted. And then you recommit yourself every single day a couple times.
And so I do that in the morning, afternoon, and lunch. And those morning, afternoon, and dinner, my bad. And that just creates it's like reaffirming, you don't lose your sight, you don't get distracted easily when you do that. So I've noticed people set goals, but then when they set their goal, they get distracted because there's like all these things going around. So
a lot of people, when they know what they want, then okay, you can say it once, but then you forget it. Well, it's not going to help you. You have to relearn that every single day and just beat that into your head on, hey, this is what I want, this is what I want. So, and actually, kind of a cool thing that Tony Robbins, he taught me, was that we have a part of our brain called the reticular activating system, and what that does, it's in the back of our brain. What that does is it basically will scan the environment and start to seek out what you want. But you have to actually program that part of your brain. So with doing, recommit, refocus, you're training the RAS, reticular activating system again, on what you want, and it's going to be able to pull that stuff in and help you achieve those goals. So
I didn't know that,
yeah.
But that's really awesome. All right, and pay yourself compliments, guys. You have to validate yourself. I know everyone's like looking for that validation from outside, but you have to, in order to get that validation from outside, you have to have that validation inside. So say nice things about yourself every day. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. Definitely pay yourself the compliments because it's that positive self-talk that gets you that momentum, and it keeps that momentum going. So we all know negative self-talk. We know how to beat ourselves down, but we need to start giving ourselves the compliments that we deserve when we deserve them and when we don't, because we are where we should be, our number 1 fan, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
So, and then number 5, which is our favorite one, is learn every single day.
I am like a huge advocate of this, guys. I go out and I come to the library. That's actually where we are right now, at the library. I rent books, I read them, and then I reiterate them in my head, and I try to help those around me, and it's like really taught me and inspired me and given me a lot of confidence, because the more knowledge you know, the more confident you are, usually.
It's a confidence competent loop,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. The more you know in a specific subject, the more confidence you're going to have in that subject, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And some people that I actually listen to are Bob Proctor, Ty Lopez, and Tony Robbins. What about you?
I mean, it started with Napoleon Hill reading his book Law of Success. Since then, I've read hundreds of books, maybe 400 or 500 books, thousands of hours of stuff. Bob Proctor for sure, Ty Lopez, Tim Ferriss, John Maxwell, just tons and tons of people. Jim Collins, a lot of people. You know, you can get mentors of people that are already at the place you want to be. You can read their story and what they teach in their books. You can listen to them on YouTube. You can get their knowledge and you can download that yourself, so you can use that. You can use that knowledge. So it's super important to learn every day. Warren Buffett and Bill Gates, they were asked if they had a superpower, what would it be? And they both said separately, not knowing what each other answered, but they both said they want to read faster. And Warren Buffett, he reads between 6 and 8 hours every single day, he said. So if he's doing that and he's worth $30-40 billion,
then you might want to consider it.
Yeah, it's pretty important if these guys are like, I just want to read faster. Like, you know, most people want to fly or look through a wall or something, but reading faster, you know, it's like that can become, it's a skill. So we can learn that and develop that pretty easy, especially off the get-go.
Alrighty, well, that's all we have for today. But again, this is Rayleigh.
This is Adam.
And I hope you have a wonderful day.
All right, signing out. Do the whole.
Yeah, I like that.
Uh-uh.